Hello, everybody. My name is Kevin Nix, and welcome back to NASCAR Mailbox. Austin Dillon got redemption for his shenanigans last year at Richmond Raceway. He came back to the very same racetrack and won cleanly this time, as he won by nearly 3 seconds over Alex Bowman. It is Dillon's first win of the 2025 season, and he has locked himself into the playoffs as a result. With Richmond Raceway in the rearview mirror, we have just one race to go before the NASCAR Cup Series playoffs begins, and of course, the final race of the regular season is at Daytona. So, the one question I have selected is a fairly simple one within ourselves at Frontstretch. It's just the winning predictions slash playoff predictions for Daytona. So essentially, who do I think is going to make the playoffs? And there's as much as I would love to say Cody Ware to see everything descend into chaos, it's not going to be Cody Ware. So I can assure you, he will not win this weekend at Daytona, and I will have egg on my face if he somehow does. Anyway, my gut is leading me in one direction in particular, and that is with RFK Racing. Brad Keselowski, Chris Buescher, and Ryan Preece. We have seen multiple times before how well the RFK cars work together at superspeedways. They race very closely together. Um, it took a Herculean effort at Echo Park Speedway, formerly Atlanta, to break up Keselowski and Buescher at the front of the field. And that was the recipe that won Chase Elliott the race. And he had help from Alex Bowman a little bit as well. But Brad and Buescher were so tightly locked in together at Atlanta. Um, 2 years ago at Daytona in 2023, in both races, they were very, very strong. And my gut's saying to go with them again. They have such a great cohesion and chemistry on super speedways. And I'm even going to add Ryan Preece to that mix as well. Preece this year has been a really good teammate with RFK. He's raced a lot more fairly this year, Preece has, than I feel like people give him credit for. And Preece is someone who has had really hard luck on the super speedways. He is someone who, as we know, Daytona has not been very kind to him. He has flipped wildly twice. He sincerely hopes it does not happen again, and I agree with that hope. I really hope that he does not flip for a third time because, man, Daytona's been so rough for Ryan Preece. But I think it's just going to be hard to separate them. It's going to be hard to separate Brad Buescher and Preece because they race cleanly with each other and with the competition. They race with respect and they stick together for better or worse. It reminds me a lot of how Colleague used to race in the Xfinity series at the super speedways, where they always stuck together no matter what. And I feel like it's that same situation now. It's my playoff predictions and winning predictions are both the same. I think it's going to be a repeat of 2 years ago, if I'm being honest. I think Chris Buescher is going to win the race, and I think Brad Keselowski is going to finish second because he's going to push the 17 car to the checkered flag. That is what my gut is telling me. I know Daytona is such a crapshoot nowadays, which is really unfortunate. That it's a lot of the skill has really gone away. There is some skill involved still, but it's a fraction of what it used to be even just a few years ago with the Gen 6. So there will be cases where the best driver can find their way to the top, but you can just look at the Daytona 500 the last few years and see, oh yeah, as long as you just dodge the big wreck, you have a shot to win. Or in this case, the multiple big wrecks because everybody is slam drafting, but that is a conversation for another time. I think the 6 and the 17 and the 60 are just going to work really well together. Obviously, there's two spots open for the playoffs. Um, I do think one of the RFK cars is going to win. I think Chris Buescher is going to be that car. And by extension, I do believe that is going to lock Tyler Reddick into the playoffs and knock Alex Bowman out, which I feel like is going to be an awkward conversation. I feel like Bowman's not going to make it, and or he's not going to make it to the playoffs. I mean, which is weird because he's in the top 10 in the standings, but so many drivers below him in the standings have won that it has knocked him down to the cut line. And I just have that feeling that we're going to see a new winner. And I think Reddick and Buescher are going to be in, and Bowman is going to be out. Thank you all for watching this week's edition of NASCAR Mailbox. My name is Kevin Nix, and we have a really fun weekend of racing ahead of us at the Daytona International Speedway, so I hope everyone enjoys the racing this weekend. Bye-bye.
I'm Caleb Barnes with Frontstretch.com. Come back soon for more great racing videos, and if you like us, don't forget to hit the subscribe button.